What's up, y'all? I just wanted to make this little video right quick. As I was sitting here in my thoughts, thinking about something. You know, it's crazy because when you're around a lot of distractions, you can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about stuff or, analyze real situations. And I'm just sitting here, now, I'm 32 now, but I'm just sitting here thinking about, like, when I was younger and I call myself hanging around supposed to be friends. And, what is that? Hold on. Hold on. I don't even know what it is and where you. What is it? Alright, anyway. But yeah, I was just thinking about when I was younger. I was younger between the ages of 14 and let me see. Between 14 and 16 and whatever. But I just remember being young and when I would go to my friend's house or whatever, I knew my feet used to be stink, right? And now, mind you, as a kid, you know what I'm saying? You're not really sure why. You're not really sure of situations, stuff that's out of your control or whatever. So, when I'm young, right, in my mind, it didn't make any sense to me as to why my feet would smell when I know I wasn't dirty as far as showering, bathing, and, having clean socks on. And, as I'm older now and I realize why my feet used to stink, and I'm like, wow, people are really mean. And people could be really mean because, first of all, if you're my friend, like supposed to be my friend, real friends don't laugh at their friend that has less than them, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, if you was my real friend, because I know everybody not like me, okay, cool, but if you my friend, whatever, and I know it's out of your control that you only have a pair of sneakers or a couple pair of sneakers, whatever, I'm not going to pick on you, whatever, about your feet smelling. I'm going to do my best to, I don't care if it's just some sandals or whatever, like, I'm going to try to do my best to help you out your situation, because obviously it's not your fault that you can't afford more than a few pair of shoes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, thinking like, yo, like, now I understand why I'm considered to be so different, because you not supposed to pick on people who have less. Like, yeah, I used to be a bully, and I used to get bullied. I used to, like, if a person tried to hurt me, I'm going to do 10 times worse to hurt them back. Like, that was just, like, different phases of my life. But for the most part, I've always had a conscience. Like, sometimes I will feel really bad, like, after I hurt a person that I know hurt me. But I would feel really bad still and deep down inside, because that's not really, like, the person I wanted to be. But I was doing that because that's what I would, was shown, that was introduced to me. So, you do things that you see. But I'm just sitting here thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had no smelly feet in years. I mean, years. I haven't had smelly feet in years, because the fact that I'm able to afford more than one pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to just switch up and not have to worry about my feet smelling because I have to wear the same pair of shoes every day, every other day. That might be small to some, but it's huge to me, because I remember how it made me feel. Like I always was very intuitive. Like people would be laughing and talking about me, whatever, and they would always, like, go along like they're not talking about me or whatever, or just laugh like I didn't know. But deep down inside, I always knew. Like, I always would know who was laughing or talking about me. Like, and my feelings would just be hurt. You know what I'm saying? My feelings be hurt because, like I said, it wasn't things that I could control. Like my father only got SSI each month for $800, and did his best to make sure he sent me something out of that each month. And for the majority of the time, I wasn't even getting it because it was getting sent to my mama, and she wasn't even doing what she was supposed to do. And then there was times where my mother wasn't around. I lived with different family members. I still was less fortunate. I always was less fortunate because the situations out of my control. You know what I'm saying? At a certain age or whatever, someone is supposed to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? And buy you clothes and shoes and stuff like that, whatever. So a lot of times I was picked on. I was picked on for not having nice clothes and not having, they used to call them bubbles, not having the best shoes. All of that stuff was out of my control. That's out of my control. Because, yes, if it was up to me, I would have had every pair of shoe and every fly outfit I wanted it. But it wasn't up to me. You know what I'm saying? I dealt with a lot in my childhood. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about it, though, it's so weird. And that's how I know it's crazy. Like, even after all of that, like, even that being my circumstances of growing up, one thing about me, I always been was a happy person. Like, I always been a happy person. Like, I just love to laugh. Like, life sucked, but laughter made me forget life sucked. You know what I'm saying? So, now, I'm 32. I'm dolo. I take care of all my bills because the Lord God Most High has given me the ability to. Is it a struggle? Absolutely. But I keep pressing and I keep going every single day. I have clothes. I have new clothes I haven't worn. I have shoes that I haven't worn, or if I did wear them, they one time. I have nice things now. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people see me now, like, a lot of times I still be just like dressed down. I have on just some shorts, leggings, little hoodie, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You see me, you think I don't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I like that because at the end of the day, I don't gotta go out there and impress no people that ain't got nothing going on. Like, who are you to impress? I step accordingly. I dress accordingly. When it's time for me to step, I'ma step. If it ain't time for me to step, I ain't trying to impress nobody. I'm not trying to impress nobody. But I just want to I'm just thankful because, you got to look back at your life and, I was in poverty. I was brought up in poverty, I was in poverty and that was out of my control. But guess what? I ain't in poverty no more. I'm abundant. I got everything I need. Mine, I got everything I want, but I have everything that I need. And then I do have some of the things I want. But just be thankful. If you're not where you used to be in life, if you ain't never had to go through certain struggles, then toodles you. But just know, the struggles that I've been through is not my current situation because I wasn't finna stay around where I allowed it to still be my current situation. Feel me? Y'all stay blessed.